How the hell are we doing today? Winger Rat with Fish Head Videos. We're back doing some videos and I'm pretty happy about that. One thing I would ask you is to hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It's a win for you. It's a win for us. It enables us to do more videos. So with that, let's take a look at the fly we're doing today. Now, the name of this fly is a flashback. I don't like that name, so being I'm tying it, I have the ability to change the name of anything that I want. So, and so does everybody else, for that matter. So I'm calling this fly Newell. My grandpa's name was Newell. It's a name that you never hear today. It's just a kind of an old-fashioned name, but he was a great guy. He was a hell of a good fisherman. He was a bait fisherman, but he was a fun guy, and so I enjoyed fishing with him. So with that, let's check out the materials that we're using today. So for the dubbing, this is a nymph dubbing, and I'll explain this to you a little bit. It's kind of interesting as we get into the fly. So this is ultra nymph dub. The color is hare's ear. You could vary both the color, and it's appropriately kind of matched with the tan foam, and that's why I'm picking this particular color, and for the flash on the front too. Could you change any of these? Absolutely, you can change all of those. So it's just a hen neck. This is rusty brown ice dub. The hook is a 2x long 10, and the legs are rooster pheasant tail. So with that, oh, and the thread is 6-hot red. I'm trying to use a color that creates a hot spot. Fluorescent orange would be good, chartreuse would be good, bright yellow would be good. So something that just gives the fly a little bit of contrast. So let's get this thing going. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is build up a nice thread base, as always. And as I was talking about before, this fly kind of incorporates both qualities of a dryfly and a nymph, as the dubbing name implies. It's nymph dubbing. Oh, incidentally, with that dubbing too, you could use natural dubbings, rabbit, anything that'll dub, any kind of natural fur. So, first thing I'm going to do is to trim this end, much like in a Chubby Chernobyl or Breaking Bad. Okay. So we're going to put that in. So we're going to tie it in right prior to the bend of the hook, and not real extended, not as long as in the Chubby Chernobyl or Breaking Bad, as I talked about. Oop. Okay, you want that pretty tight. My vise is moving around on me here. See if you don't get it tight, how that twists it though. Okay, so you want it just about right there. I gotta get it a little tighter now. There we go. Okay, so now, so we're going to go with this dub. This one wants to fight me. So this has a fairly good sized, in terms of diameter and stuff. This doesn't have a thin profile. This has a bigger profile. So we're just going to hold that foam back. Start that dub. And probably 2 noodles will do it. Okay. Good. Okay. So now No, I'm not going to do that right there. No, okay, so now I'm just going to bring that foam over the top. A few wraps around. All the time I'm holding on to that foam and the hook so that it doesn't spin. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this pheasant tail and I'm going to grab, I don't know. And again, I never count these things. I just kind of look at them and think, that's about right. I do want to even these tips out. So kind of pull those to where you got some. So I'm going to tie this in. If you have a rotary vise, you can just turn your vise upside down and this will work good. But I'm just going to tie it beard style. So notice how I've set the pheasant tail under the hook, but I'm grabbing everything with my thumb and forefinger, and I've got it, I'm holding it in place. So it stays right there, okay? Okay. So now I'm just going to tease these around. Go. I got a few more on this side, but I don't think fish can count. So I don't think that's going to matter. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Okay. So now I'm going to add a little of this rusty brown just right at the head of the fly here. Okay, so just a little bit of flash right there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take one of these hand hackles. And again, this is kind of paired with the color scheme that I have here. Okay. So we're just going to strip that down part of the feather off the bottom. So that's wet fly style. That would be dry style, but with a hen neck, you're not going to get a hell of a lot of dry fly action out of a hen neck. Okay, so I'm just going to set that. I'm going to catch that vein. Good. And again, these tend to have, and I have no idea how old this hen neck is. It's old. So they have a little bit of weak veins. So when you go to wrap, firm but gentle is, I guess, how I would describe it. Good. Just 2 wraps is plenty. Okay, hold on to everything. Just like that. That up. Wild ones. Now I'm just going to tease everything back from a nice, neat triangular head. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to tease out some of that dubbing a little bit. And notice as I'm doing this, I'm pulling everything back. I got that nice and straight. Now, some head cement. And here's one of the things I want to show you when you do this fly. I see one little. Damn wires ain't what they used to be here. So you're going to add some head cement right here too, to this back part of the thread. And there you go. So that's Newell. When you fish this fly, do not use floatant with it. Fish it just as is. You'll be very surprised with the results. I think you'll like this fly. Again, I'd like you to hit that subscribe button if you would, please. Go out there and do some fishing and give them hell, and thank you for viewing.